Welcome to Spotlight to Panama, a showcase of Panama for the world. Today, I'm thrilled to bring you an exclusive conversation with Panama's most renowned and visionary developer, Alfredo Alemán. We will delve deeper into Playa Caracol, one of his latest masterpieces. Stay with us. Alfredo, what an honor to be here with you today. Thank you so much for having me.
Always a pleasure. Welcome.
Thank you. Considering your leadership role developing Ocean Reef Islands, an unprecedented project in Panama, what inspired you to embark on a new development like Playa Caracol?
Ocean Reef Islands was indeed a life-changing development for me personally and the company, and we were blessed to have the capacity to develop a new set of know-how that we wanted to implement in a new development of the same complications. We looked around. We are involved in tens of more than 20 developments currently of all sorts, and we couldn't find a project where we would be able to use all of our capacities. And we were presented the opportunity to participate in developing these 5 kilometers of beachfront. And we think that is where we're gonna raise the bar, like we did in Ocean Reef, which is one-of-a-kind development, not only in the region, but also in the world.
I recently had a conversation with Kylie. Kylie is the International Sales Manager of Grupo Los Pueblos, but I would like to hear from you what sets Playa Caracol apart from the other beach communities in Panama.
Well, that's a good question. There are several factors that make us different. Number one, which is the easiest, is that we are the closest beach development to the city of Panama. Okay, so this is the first beach area driving out of the city of Panama, where you have the international airport and where everybody arrives. Okay,
yeah.
So that's closeness to the cosmopolitan city of Panama. Then we have the fact that this is, I would say, the only hardcore beachfront development. This development has more than 5 kilometers of beachfront, and then again the beach is much longer. So we're talking 10, 15 kilometers of beach, continuous beach is endless. Then we have the natural surroundings. We have the beautiful mountains on the back of these white sand beaches. So it's a unique setting, like nowhere in the region. And we have many other destinations for tourism site trips that are very unique. And last but not least is the master plan. We have curated a very unique master plan, basing our decisions in the best developments in the world, okay, that have succeeded to create a very, very diverse and very entertaining and healthy community. And we have proven as Grupo Los Pueblos to be able to develop communities, and Caracol is going to be the best expression of our capacities to create a town.
One of the biggest international names in beach resort living is on the way to Playa Caracol. Please present to us your new partner.
So believe it or not, since 2020, we had been negotiating one of my favorite brands for beach development because it's a lifestyle brand like no other. And we finally were able to agree a couple years ago. And since then we have been working on all the designs and all this soft programming that you will see. And very excited to mention that what we're doing in Playa Caracol is a Margaritaville resort, okay? Very unique brand associated with Jimmy Buffett, who I met a couple decades ago, okay? Never thought that we were going to be involved in developing such a resort. And now, looking back and, like his music very much, like margaritas, and like the escapism of the brand that no other has. We are proud and we are confident that it's going to be a big success, and we know that it will, because already we've had a very important acceptance from early buyers in this Whisper campaign that we just did, and it just validates that it's going to be a big hit.
Without a doubt. We are so excited to can unveil this exciting news. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you believe an international brand like Margaritaville it's motivated to enter to Playa Caracol?
So as I mentioned, the unique setting, it's the right place for the right brand, and we in Grupo Los Pueblos, we believe that we are the right partner with the right brand as well. We are committed, and we have statistically we have delivered our developments as we're supposed to. I think we are the right partners to make this a reality, and this development is not another Margaritaville resort. It's I would say one of the largest in the region. Margaritaville is in a handful of countries, okay, not that many, and this expansion internationally helps us because we are the ones that are going to somehow set the pace for future developments. And this building and resort amenities that we're offering are unique and very differentiated from other Margaritaville resorts and other brands of resorts that are available either in the country or in the region.
Fabulous. Will Margaritaville be operated only as a resort or as a residential component as well?
So the resort itself is a residential community, okay, that has resort amenities and a resort setup with the usual hotel amenities, starting with the lobby and a concierge. But this residential community will be flexible and will be operated as a short-term and long-term hospitality facility. So it's a hybrid, okay, and whoever purchases there can either live full-time, part-time, or rent.
Interesting. Could you share some unique features that Margaritaville will be offering on Playa Caracol?
So the amenity list is long, okay? The amenities count more than 20, 30 amenities. We're gonna have several bars and two F&B facilities, one full restaurant with spa, gym. It's also gonna have a events room, a lagoon pool with a slide, kids club. It's gonna have a sky deck. It's gonna have, as I mentioned before, the lobby with the concierge, a small store for supplies, another bar in the lobby. So it's a very robust amenity package that will be up to the standards of any other large resort in Panama or in the world.
Wow. When is the construction of Margaritaville scheduled to begin, and when is expected to be completed?
So we're very happy with the initial response that we've had, and we are definitely starting the construction by the end of the year, and so we plan to deliver it by mid-2027, and this resort has different phases because it only does not only have apartments, but it also has cottages. So and it has different phases, and the first phase, which is the main building, will be delivered, as I mentioned, in 2027, and the houses just after.
Nice. How do you envision Playa Caracol and Margaritaville, of course, contributing to Panama's tourism industry?
So this is not another hotel. This is a branded hotel and a lifestyle brand. This is not an average brand.
Yes.
And we expect that this brand will generate a lot of traffic. So we're gonna increase the tourism to the beach areas. Today, Panama has a very strong sector in the city, tourism sector in the city, and I think this will be a catalyst for the beaches as well. So it's going to grow the supply of hospitality settings in the interior of the country, and not just another supply, which is this is a very unique resort that it's going to be very differentiated from all the other hotels in the beach areas.
Totally. As a businessman, why do you think investing in Margaritaville and in Playa Caracol, of course, is a sound investment?
So basically, we're talking about the capacity of the brand to generate interest. We have proven so with the initial sales of the units. Has been tremendous, and we see that it's going to replicate once we finish with renters and more buyers. So there's going to be capital appreciation, and there's going to be rental income as well. And with those two different capacities or realities, I'm certain that the value will increase at a steady pace. The brand is a brand that is committed to its success, has a large team of people working in all aspects of the brand to make sure that it continues to be attractive, it continues to generate traffic. So I trust that we are in great hands.
Of course. What do you envision Playa Caracol evolving into?
The vision of Caracol and the reason why we got involved in Caracol since the beginning was to be able to create a destination. It's a big challenge because we are pretty much alone in the area with a very large tract of land, and we have dedicated a lot of effort and resources to make sure that we develop the destination properly. We have hired the very best professionals to assist us in the planning and in the execution of the creation of this destination. We have traveled to the very best places that we look towards to, that we think that are the best, so that Playa Caracol is unique in the area and in the region. We see that Caracol is much more than just a community, a development, 5 kilometers of beachfront. We see Caracol as a place where you can surf, kite surf, go fishing, whale watching, dolphins. You can do island hopping. You can go to the mangroves. You can do hiking in Cerro Chame. You can do bicycling. You can go to waterfalls. So I can continue, okay, with the number of tours and side trips that you can do from Caracol, and that is what drives us to continue this development at a very steady pace, investing important resources and all of Grupo Los Pueblos' energy to make sure that in some years this that I'm mentioning is validated, and then Caracol is a reference not just in Panama but in the region.
I'm sure. And congratulations, Alfredo. And thank you so much for all you do to promote Panama.
Thank you very much for your time.
Alfredo, there is a lot of international audience watching us. What do you think is the magic of living in Panama?
So the magic I would say that I have not been able to experience it nowhere else is the easiness with which we go from a major cosmopolitan city to an amazing natural surrounding, whichever that is, mountain or beach, and back and forth. We are minutes away, an hour away from different settings that in other countries takes you an airplane, to get there, several hours. It takes us, 1 hour to get to Caracol and back, and you are surrounded by mountains, by beach, by waves, by surfers, by happy people in restaurants, and then 1 hour after you're back in town in this cosmopolitan city with multinational hospitals, international airports. So that's the magic. The magic is the easiness with which we can go back and forth from these unique settings.
Definitely. Alfredo, thank you so much for your time and for sharing all your fascinating insights about Playa Caracol and Margaritaville. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want more information about Playa Caracol and Margaritaville, do not hesitate to contact us. See you soon.